Hey all, Ray here, trying to learn something. So, what I wanted to learn you was uh, what's going on with DJI's standing equipment. Not the new stuff, not the old stuff, but what is happening in terms of the V2 goggles and the accompanying equipment, irrespective of whatever they end up doing in terms of backwards compatibility with the new goggles. I'm not going to concern myself with that. I've decided to stick with the Vista systems and with the DJI V2 goggles for the long term because I've invested quite a bit in that. I have my set, and then I have another backup set, as well as quite a few Vista units and a few DJI Air units. Um, and as a result, I'm not going anywhere. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, is because if you're new and you want to do this in HD, I suggest that you consider hovering around this level for quite a while, because it has quite a bit to offer at a lot less money. It's giving you everything that you had digitally. That you will have digitally. They haven't improved anything in that regard. They've just changed the dimensions and some of the input-output features of the goggles, which might not necessarily be a deciding factor for you. I don't use mine for anything except FPV, so I'm not one of those persons who might be watching movies or gaming on mine. All right, now the Vista units, the whole kit with the Nebula Pro has been hovering at 165 for quite a while at almost all the vendors. But occasionally you'll see special deals on just the Vista brick, right? Not the Air unit, just the Vista. And right now, for instance, on Amazon, although it comes and it goes, it's at a very good deal at $103 with 10% off. However, what I find regularly is from, oh, you know what? I don't think I pulled it up. A place called Rotor Logic in San Dimas, California, where strange things are afoot at the Circle K. And I have ordered a few Vista units from them, and every time I do, the flat price, which they say is marked down, is $99.90. Now, what becomes great about that is, A, it fits into their $100 cutoff for free shipping, and B, for some reason they don't charge any tax. So I've been just paying $99.90 each time I buy it. I have one right here. This came from them. I haven't used this yet. This is a backup. Although I ended up buying so many other parts, including a stack and motors of various sizes I have back up in full sets. I had all these things on hand. I ended up buying a frame, so now I have the potential to build a whole other drone, which I was hoping not to do, but I've done it. So I still have a bad Vista up there somewhere. One of my little ones has a bad Vista that doesn't give me OSD, and so this was supposed to be the backup for that, and I never did install it. I ended up buying a bunch of parts, and here I am. So I ordered another one this time. This time I needed antennas for for one of my DJI Air units, which got a damaged antenna last time I was out, and they only charge $15.99 at Rotor Logic for them. Since I'm buying the whole deal and getting the free shipping, I thought, well, they don't charge tax and they don't charge shipping. $15.99 is what I will pay, and that's way less than almost every other option vendor. So I'm getting two sets of those. So for $132, I'm getting another Vista unit and two sets of DJI antenna units. Um, so that said, you have your $99.90 brick. Then they don't have this at a good deal. But you know who does? Pyrodrone does, and Pyrodrone is only selling the Nebula Pro for $49.99 with your choice of cable. Um, I get the 12 centimeter because I need the extra length and the extra play. In fact, I order 20 centimeter cables because in some of my aircraft 12 isn't even enough. I like to separate the front and back and divide it with the stack. So so here you go. Bottom line. Sorry this is taking so long. Caddx Vista, $100. Nebula Pro with the cable, $50. All you need is an antenna, and the antenna they give you now, the short one doesn't work well for me because in my neighborhood there's a lot of interference. So I need the longer ones anyway. I get the left-hand antennas, and I get 3 of them at a time from. These I do get from Amazon, but they come from HGLRC, and they're about $7 a piece. So for $157, you got a complete VTX. That's it. I think that's it. For $157, you got a complete VTX. I realize that's not that huge savings. It's only it's $8 off of the offered price, but you've got the improved antenna. Because I don't always need. I came upon these piecemeal deals because I don't always need one piece or the other piece, because when things go bad, I need to replace certain things, and I've started building these things a la carte because I have problems that arise, like a camera will get crashed into, and it was a 60 frames per second anyway, so it's time to upgrade. So I've purchased a bunch of cameras individually, and I've purchased a bunch of bricks individually, and it's just an ebb and a flow for me. So until you have several and you start having accidents, you will probably just enjoy the convenience of going somewhere and getting the $165 kit and working with that for a while. But if you're thrifty and and overzealous about deals, then there are other ways to get your equipment. Okay, thanks.